August Walk, 1978. Blessings to everyone that can hear this, because something exceptional happened at that time. The pipe was loaded on Alcatraz Island and taken all the way to Washington, D.C. because there was in Congress 11 bills that Congress was trying to pass in secret with a total media blackout. Those 11 bills would have broken all existing treaties and taken away all rights, all fishing rights, hunting, everything. And Ted Kennedy as well had proposed a bill to make it illegal for more than 10 people to demonstrate. And when I think of what that would be like today, I shudder to think. So we walked and we prayed and we walked on I-70, 35 miles a day. Wow. And in Pennsylvania, the elders came. And they were the ones that went in to speak with Mondale and get this stopped, because nobody knew about it, and if it had gone through, we know what kind of devastation it would have been. Indian country would have been completely different, and we wouldn't even be able to make a stand and use our voices. So it was a blessing. Carter had taken off to go to East Germany to talk about, this was July already when we arrived, to talk about human rights. He was met by 1,000 demonstrators in East Germany to tell him to go back home, because they knew what was going on, where we didn't know what was going on in our nation. So yeah, the 25 elders went in and spoke with Mondale, the vice president at that time, and thank God those never were passed. Wow. And it was the best 3.5 months of my life. But even stronger for those that did it all, very, very powerful to pray on I-70 every day, to have ceremony and be together and listen to the elders. The farther east that we went, the more elders joined and the more blessed we were to, we hardly slept, to be around the fires at night and listen to their stories, bring out a drum. It was the greatest time I've ever had, to be sure. Wow. So, and it got done. So, blessings.
Wow.
And nobody knows that story. There's very little information about it out today. But there you have it. We are blessed. So that we got it done.
So that was a walk that you all did in 1978. That was a World Peace Walk, and
it was the longest walk.
The longest walk.
Literally called the longest walk. There was a second one that passed through Taos in 2008, but that was different. 78 was the original, and that's when the legislation was, with a media blackout, they were trying to pass. And if they passed all that, and especially no demonstrating, oh my goodness, think about what we're doing now. Everybody's getting together in unity and able to share their voice and their strength and their unity with everyone. If we hadn't been able to do that too, and it would have broken all the treaties and taken away all the rights. So Indian country would have been, and yeah, it's better today. We're getting there little by little.
Wow.
But thank God for that. Bless all those people that did the long haul, because
3.5 months from where to where again?
I went from Wichita to DC.
Oh my God.
They went from Alcatraz through Colorado in the cold season. They camped at Sand Creek, first time that Indians had been there since the massacre. Leonard Crow Dog did ceremony there, and a big storm came and flooded the place, and everybody had to leave in the middle of the night.
Wow.
And I think it was a cleansing.
Yeah.
And Crow Dog has just passed away.
Yeah.
He's on the other side.
Rona.
He's dancing on the other side. So
our
that's
ancestors.
Good.
Well, thank you so much, Susan Suazo. It was so good to hear this amazing piece of historical history. As we know that the Leonard Peltier Freedom Riders are right now, they rode from Nebraska to Washington, D.C. to go talk to the Senate about freeing Leonard Peltier of 45 years of him being incarcerated. And we really appreciate your prayers and your stories, and may it all bless us in our
Blessings
journeys.
to the young ones who are still standing up. We went to Marion, was it Illinois, and circumambulated that federal prison and prayed for Leonard all day. that time. And then when we got to DC, we went around the FBI building and sang the AIM song all day long, practically all day long, and got those guys kind of nervous. But it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun.
Oh, love you so much, and thank you for being an elder to us in these beautiful transitional times on Earth.
I'm glad to still be here and see the fire within the young people, that they're carrying it yet. I mean, we have been trying to hold it since the 60s, knowing and listening to prophecies from Indian nations and nations all over the world, knowing that this time was going to be so crucial. So if we can stay blessed, if we can unite and bring some love into this world, it could be awesome. And it's happening. Little by little, it is happening. We just can't get distracted by whatever that is.
Yes. Amazing.
I better zip the left, right?
Oh, love you. Thank you so much, Susan Suazo from Taos, New Mexico.